Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Elex. So, we're picking back up where we left off from last episode, and I went ahead and put on the map. We're going to finish questioning those people. Right up here there is Thorgal and Rock. So I guess let's actually just head to the converter in Dawn, and we'll head to the north. By the way, I looked at that drone. He is way up north, right on the border between Dawn and the Ice Palace. So we might continue on up there today, and maybe see about recruiting that drone. I have a feeling that I don't know if he's going to take our slot for a companion or not. I don't know. Because if he does, I'm pretty happy with Falk. Falk is like, I think Falk and me go well together. Because, I mean, we're both clerics, but also just, like, I'm comfortable with Falk. I like Falk. I have no complaints with Falk, so he's definitely my kind of go-to companion at the moment. That's not to say we won't find somebody else, but Duras just doesn't have anything that makes me feel like we would make a good companionship at all, so I'm pretty happy with Falk. And I'm sure there's going to be, like, an outlaw. I wonder if there's more than 3 companions as well. Like, outlaw, cleric. Man, that's a lot of raptors up there. We may have to kill them. We may have to kill them with the power of our arm. Okay. Actually, I've got this now. Pack leader. What?
Over there.
Oh, man, look at this damage. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's weird. I've got to get used to that. When I'm holding aim, it keeps flying me up, even though I'm not, like, holding spacebar. That doesn't make things a little bit difficult. Kill it.
Look out.
Kill it. Shoot things. Oh man, and I can use my ranged weapons while I am flying as well. Okay. There we go. Come on, where's my stamina? Okay. Can I use like a lock-on for this? Wait, what? No, you can't use lock-on for the gun, which is fine, actually. I like the manual aim aspect of it. I love, like, sights. Come on, come on. That pack leader hits pretty hard, actually. Okay. 60 XP for him. That's not bad. That's not bad. My health is in pretty bad shape, though. That's the only thing, but I'll pop some meat. I'm going to see about, hopefully today, especially if we level, we are going to get stuff for upping our, like, range damage. We're going to get that intelligence and up our psi damage. Oh, this is all, like, radiation? Or poison? Or something? Oh! Yeah, kill it, kill it. Man, I like this laser rifle. This thing is nice. The only thing is, we're going to have to watch out on ammo. I've got 195 shots, which is pretty good. And then I can let Falk tank. Oh, it hovers when you go to aim your weapons. That's what it is. See, I was flying up way too high, and then I was just hovering, and then when my jetpack would run out, I would just fall. Oh my gosh, I gotta get used to aiming this. This is terrible. Oh, and let me actually try these other bursts, Oh man. That is nice. But the thing is, like, Honestly, I'm more of a single shot or a burst person. Because, come on. Okay. I'm not a great shot right now, but it's been a while since I've really played like any kind of like shooter on PC. I mean, Overwatch is about it. I would like to find a bed inside of this poison place. I don't know if that's going to happen. Fairly certain that this is poison and not radiation. I guess. Yeah, this is poison. That's cool. Is there a bed in here? Yes. Sleep until the morning. I just wake up dead. That'd be great. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. Oh, and you can't drink potions when you're in that. Ugh. Yeah, let's just bypass this place. I don't need a bed after all. There was an antitoxin at the door, but I don't think I need to remove the... I don't know. I could check it. It's one thing we really haven't encountered too much is, like, poison. Alright. I'll just head up here. There's a lot of nice things in there. I mean, there was a lot of money and stuff, but... Hey. There's a raptor here. Let me change back to single shot. Oh, this is awesome. Just like, hey, raptor. But the problem is I'm about to land. I'm about to have to land. There we go. Oh. And I love it because it doesn't use up my stamina to have to shoot things. Oh my god! Where did he come from? What? Okay, let's try that again. Look like an old Skelks or Skeks or whatever they're called, but at least running down the road this time we're not like getting killed by everything that we see. Just some of the things. I'll just bypass them. Raptors still take a little bit of effort. So if I can bypass them, I'll take it. Oh, I didn't go back there and grab that like potion and Elex, but that's fine. I need to make some more potions, actually. See? Whoa! It's Alb ships. Whoops. Yeah, assist me. I hate when they get up on me like this. Oh, come on. I wish I could switch to my melee stuff while in the air. That would be like the perfect time to be switching out. Don't worry, Falk. I got your back. Oh, God. I love this laser rifle. We are definitely going to have to get the range damage increase, like, here shortly. Probably should have went ahead and grabbed it before we left, because there was that combat trainer in Goliath, but this is fine. Plus, the detail work on that thing is awesome. Like, look at the sights and everything going on with it. Oh, what we got? Runt critter. This is definitely a job for melee. Aha. Mass rat and something else.
I'm attacking.
Well, then get to it. Kill the mass rat before it gets up here. Aha. Go ahead and reload this thing. A spine hound. What? I'm just going to go in melee style. There we go. I mean, I feel pretty confident in like melee, ranged, and psionic arms now. Psionic arm is basically like my big killer. Like, stuff gets strong, use the psionic arm. Ranged weapon, kind of use it whenever I can. Realistically, I should probably just use it for, you know, mid-range mobs, not the easy ones, but I don't know, it's a little bit more realistic, I guess, if I use it for little things too. I need to go stock up on energy sales. Which, how are we doing on money right now? 1204. It's not great, but I've got things that I could sell too, so. Well, I say it's not great. It's like the most that I've just had just lying around, you know. I remember back when we were like really poor. A couple episodes ago. Status report. What is this? Status report from a cleric squad in Abessa. The World Heart is far too heavily protected to attack. We will just have to suffer its presence on the border until they let their guards slip. The other reports were also true rumors. The converter in the valley has been completely shut down. We will return in a few days to reassess the situation. There is a lot that must be done. So they're trying to destroy the World Hearts. Good for them. We don't need all this grass. We don't need all this. It's pulling out all the Elex. We don't want that. We want the Elex in the soils. Alright, so I guess we'll head over in this direction. Oh, there's a World Heart here. There's some guards here. They're just like, oh, it's a cleric. Let's just let him pass. Don't even try to stop him. Oh, man. Those things are kind of cool. They're kind of creeping, though. As well. Thorgal.
You've done well getting here alive.
Are you a sentry here?
Yes. My name is Thorgal. Just stay clear of the World Heart while you're here, then we'll get along fine. There won't be any shit, okay?
Can we observe the World Heart from a distance? I would like to understand more about it.
You can look, but don't touch. Clear?
Already don't trust this guy. Only because of his name.
Anything happening around here that I should know about?
I don't know. We don't have the manpower to patrol outside the palisade. It's pretty dangerous out there. You'll need to keep an eye open. There are plenty of ambush sites.
What are you doing here?
Take a wild guess. The large plant should give you a clue. We spent a lot of blood protecting this World Heart. Lives of the present to build a future for us all.
Your post seems undermanned.
Ragnar sent the men we could spare. I sent some of them with one of our cultivators to a farm near the domed city. We thought they would be able to drum up some supplies for us, but instead they've disappeared. It can't be good that they aren't back yet. It's bad enough that the group is missing, but Rock, our cultivator, is gone too. I really need Rock to help me look after the World Heart. He's the expert.
I can look for this missing cultivator.
You would? That would be helpful. But be careful. There has to be a reason why he hasn't returned yet, and you might just walk into it. The farm Rock went to is below the domed city. You should look for him there.
What is the domed city?
Askor is dead.
Dead? What the hell happened to him?
He was murdered.
Damn. I knew it. He was just too ambitious.
Can you think of anyone who might have done it?
Me? No. Well, not specifically. He's ambitious, or was ambitious. He always wanted to become a paladin. Last I heard, he was due to be tested by Ragnar along with some other candidates. Passing that test was all he ever wanted.
So, what do you think got him murdered?
I don't know. Askor was a good man. Well, he was to me. But he could wind people up. Maybe he got the wrong person pissed with him. Maybe someone else was as ambitious as him.
You knew Askor well?
Yeah, I asked if he could come out here on this assignment. But he stayed back in Goliath so he could take the warrior test.
When did you last see Askor?
Just over 3 months ago. Not long before I came out here.
How long have you been away from Goliath?
Just over 3 months. Since then, I've been here, trying to survive in the beautiful islands of Abessa. Trying to manage an outpost with too few people and too few supplies.
And you have witnesses to your whereabouts?
Yeah. More if we can find that missing supply team. This camp by the World Heart is where I've been, and this is where I'll stay until the Warlords order me back.
You must be good with a sword to have got posted out here.
Not good enough to hit someone in a dan from here, if that's what you mean.
It's obvious you didn't do it.
Yeah, well, I hope you'll find who did.
I think Ragnar must just have wanted you eliminated from suspicion.
He said to question me?
Yes, Duras told me.
Juris? Well, he's a man who stands by his duty. I hope the two of you find the murderer.
I'm working on it.
Look into whoever might have been a rival for Askor. That's my advice.
Huh. Wonder if we should have brought Duras with us for this quest, but I imagine he'd have some stuff to input. Cave bird, you're dead. Feathers. Yeah, see. I was actually wondering if they dropped wings by chance, but they don't seem to. Ooh, what's over here? Just a random dead body. So he wants me to go find Rock as well. Which Rock is right up there. That's where I'm headed. The Dome City. Watch that be like another cleric outpost. Because the clerics have been doing stuff in Abessa, it sounds like. And maybe that's where I should have went to go join the clerics if I didn't want to go, like, at first, instead of going all the way up to Ignadon, maybe, or something, I don't know.
Halt.
Hey.
Only berserkers assigned to the World Heart are allowed here.
Okay. What is here? Because I think I can just slip around like this. A hunting bow, a hunting bow. Okay, let me save it real quick. He'll probably just kick me out like that one guard did. Like, kick me out on the other side. What is this? Amulet of the Provider. Oh!
Get out of here.
Sorry.
Halt. Only berserkers.
Huh. Hunting we go, hunting we go.
Sneaking around while other people are watching you is pretty pointless.
That guy had that,
Not now.
not while you're being attacked. Sorry.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Sleep until the morning.
Get out of here. Last warning, so do us both a favor and piss off. Halt. Only
Okay. Okay. What is this Amulet of the Provider? Let's find out what that is. +1 to Practitioner. Missions give more experience. Aha. Well, strength and combat values. Oh my gosh. I want to wear both of these. I want to wear them both. Is there no, ooh, I just saw mana. I'll take it. I don't think there's anything else around here. I don't see a teleporter. Yeah, I don't guess there's a teleporter back to here. That's fine. There's probably one nearby somewhere, but they're not always the easiest things to find. I mean, once you spot them, they kind of stick out, but... Oh, there's some kind of humanoid creature up inside that house. Yeah, we're about to go investigate. We could probably also follow this direction here. I want to kill these cave birds. Yes, they don't drop wings. It's possible that we need that, like, special trophy thing, too, before we can get wings. I don't know. Because I would think, like, cave birds could drop wings, but... kind of wish I had, like, some kind of binoculars. That would be handy. Oh, what is that? That must be that Dome City they were talking about. That almost looks like Alps or something up there. Whoa, look on the map! Oh my god, what have I found? Gosh! Run, Falk! You're too young for this. Alright, let me get that health up. Moloch? What in the world is that? This is doing, like, little to no damage to this thing either. We got mutants a-coming. Oh my gosh. This is doing, like, a whopping 0 damage to, like, any of this stuff. Gosh. Oh, God. This place is nasty. Okay, I tell you what, we're gonna leave that place alone for the time being. Because I could probably kill the mutants with my arm, but I would use up so much mana in the process. Oh my god. What's this? So these big monsters over here.
Over there.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to kill it here. Nightshade. That's cool, because that thing looks just hella intimidating. Okay, let me get my arm out. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna take a bunch of hits too. Alright. Falk, you just tank it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you have to do. All you gotta do is just tank this big monstrosity. Oops. That's good. Come on, Falk. Yeah. Get up, Falk. Oh my god. It's probably gonna one-shot me if it gets me. This is like the biggest monster we've ever found. Well, I don't know. There was that ginormous tar beast and like 90 experience from that. Ivory plate and 2 claws. Man, look at that thing. Like, I love the details on these monsters. Well, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a dead cultivator here. 35 Elex. Another dead cultivator that I can't loot. Are you serious? Kill it. Kill all the rats. Get them off their bodies. I cannot believe I was only able to loot one of those. I need their monies. So I wonder how Rock survived this. Okay, so where exactly are we? He's off to the north a bit more. Whoa! That place is like a bit irradiated. But he's actually like right above us on top of this rock here. Maybe he's like held captive by the mutants. Wouldn't that be just great? Like, oh, your first quest for Durus? Well, you better be able to kill like some crazy stuff. Oh man, I want binoculars so bad. Yeah, see, there's where the mutants are. And there's like a mutant village here. And he is like smack dab up in the middle of that. I wonder what was with all the dead cultivators though around that nightshade. Yeah, see, he's like over in that house over there. Oh my god, it's recon time. Okay, now the mutants don't own all of this. They own that house over there, it looks like. Because I see like hounds and stuff around here. There's a teleporter right there. Teleporter to the small farm. Oh, and there's... What is this? Fiona? Okay, well, let's head off in this direction then. I wonder if we could have killed the cave birds like that we've been encountering this whole time. Because I always see them around like people. You know, pretty often. But I just associate them with like the chickens from Skyrim. And I know if I attack them, I'm just going to get like murdered by everybody. If something sees us. Oh no, it doesn't. When you pull out your weapon, on the map, it looks like somebody's seen you or something. Yeah, it almost looks like he just kind of like gave up and was like, I'm going to live over here by the mutants. Ominous note. What's this? Strange note about Fred. Fred was here. Okay, and we got 10 XP for that. What's a Fred? Oh, there's somebody right there. But I don't think it's a mutant. Man, they're living like right up next to these mutants. What in the world? Man, if that Murloc thing was like right there, no way would I be living up in here. Farmhand. What in the world?
You must be here to top up on your food supplies, huh? Well, we can find something from our stocks. Food is one thing we do have if you want to trade.
Who protects your fields? No, I don't want to trade with you, or sure, I'll deal with you if the price is right.
Who protects your fields?
We haven't needed any protection. The Alps just seem to ignore this place.
The Alps aren't your only threat.
You mean the animals out here? Yeah, they aren't nice at all. But we've got a stack of boards so we can always barricade the house until they go away. It sometimes takes a while for them to move on, but I've got used to that. It gives me some thinking time.
What do you have to offer?
Take a look around.
So they just hang out here and deal with it. He has nothing of any interest, really. He does sell cultivator's loaves, but... Alright. Okay, that's a little bit close to the mutant barricade over there. I don't want to I don't want to be messing with that. I will definitely pass on that. Okay, so I guess he just lives here then. Didn't they say it was Fiona and Rock? Like they were both together, but that was Fiona's grave over there.
Hey you, what's new from the south?
You mean Idan?
No, I'm talking about the real south, the deserts of Tavar.
Why are you interested in Tavar?
I'm sick of the shit here. Berserkers, clerics, fuck them all. It's all laws, commandments, rules, it's bullshit, all of it. Fuck rules, fuck laws, fuck the berserkers. The outlaws in the desert are the only truth. Freedom, profit, no bullshit.
You want to be an outlaw?
Yeah, absolutely. They know how to live freely. I've done nothing but work, follow orders, dig shit, and for what? To have people try and kill me for things I don't even believe in. Fuck them. I want to see the world. Instead, I'm stuck here.
Then why don't you go to Tavar?
I don't have the stores I need to get there, or the shards. But I know I could earn what I need. If I could just get the supplies I need to make it there.
I will get you the supplies you need.
Thank you. I need dried meat, you know, ration packs. And I'll need water and some sort of a weapon if you think you can get them. The
You got a
water
bow.
and the meat, well, there should be a number of places you can find those. As for the weapon, well, there's a farm above here. There are some outlaws there that have taken the place over. They're bound to have a weapon that will let me fit in when I get to Tavar.
Thorgal wants you to return to the World Heart.
I bet he does, but he can go fuck himself. I'm not going back. He can go and round up a few ass-kissing, law-abiding fellows from Goliath to do his dirty work. I don't want anything to do with it, Dan. I'm going to Tavar.
He's so whiny.
What happened to the escort that was taking you to the World Heart?
Let me give you a clue. A lot of claws, a lot of teeth, a lot of blood.
I found
I
him.
was only just able to get away from them. Those warriors are now rotting somewhere out there, or deep in the bellies of the beasts that attacked us. Their sacrifice saved my life, but it just goes to show, Goliath orders people to do stupid things and people die because of it. I want my freedom.
About the World Heart.
Yeah?
You want me to tell Thorgal you won't want to work for him anymore? Return to your work at the World Heart or I will kill you. Or your people need you. Without your help they will lose everything they've worked for. Let me ask him about Askor first.
The berserker Askor has been murdered.
Askor? How did that happen?
Were you close to Goliath 3 months ago?
No, I was out in the forest gathering supplies before I traveled out to the World Heart. I've not been close to Goliath for a year. Once I had the supplies, I came straight out to Abessa. Wait, you don't think I was involved, do you?
Did you know Askor?
Yeah, he was an arrogant asshole. He'd have done anything for promotion. It's his sort that make me want to say this. Fuck the berserkers.
You don't seem happy as a cultivator. Did you ever think of seeking promotion?
Man, I would have to be able to read first. You can't exactly climb the career ladder if you can't read. Askor could. That guy wanted to do everything to get promoted. He hated anyone else who could read, especially if they weren't born in Goliad.
Do you have proof of where you were 3 months ago?
I don't know. I don't keep a diary. Depends on the day and the orders. Sometimes I was digging shit alone, sometimes finding supplies alone, sometimes marching around and building stuff where they told me to. Those days I was with people. I just did whatever they said. I didn't want to be exiled to the valley.
What weapon do you use?
A sword. I hate it. That's another reason I want to join the outlaws. I've got myself a gun, but I want some real weapons.
I don't think you killed Askor.
Shit, what? You thought I did that? No way, I wouldn't have risked that, even though he was an asshole.
As you say.
So we got 10 extra experience for wearing that necklace. I went ahead and switched over to that real quick. So 10 extra experience. So it's only like a 20th bonus. And it's not a lot, but it's still, you know, it's still something. So might as well. And the only thing is, whenever I put that on, I lose a bit of my equipment off my bar because I can't equip it because of the strength requirement. But
About the World Heart.
Yeah?
Do you want me to tell Thorgal you don't want to work for him anymore?
No. You'll figure that out when I'm long gone. Better for me that they don't know my plans until after I've gone.
okay. Do we want to help him, or... Honestly, I think I'd rather help him than send him back to work for the berserkers. I don't like the berserkers. I don't like their laws or any of that stuff. Like, not a bit. And I agree, like, they've got these people out in the woods, like, just getting killed
About the supplies you need.
for the sake of getting some trees and stuff. Okay, sell you a weapon.
If you want me to get your supplies, you'll have to pay me.
You can have every shard I've saved if it'll get me to Tavar. Get me the supplies, and they're yours. I hope we have a deal.
How much water do you want?
8 full bottles should be enough. But just water, not alcohol or anything, right?
How much dried meat do you need?
I think a half-dozen ration packs should do it. That won't weigh me down too much. I'd take less, but I'm not likely to find any food until I get to the fort, am I?
Can I sell you a weapon?
No. I want to get a weapon from those outlaws. I'm sure if I get something from them, then I can blend in with them. So, can you get me something from that farm? And make sure whatever you bring goes boom.
Huh. Alright. I'll be sure to make sure that that's a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and make another one of those wood lice dishes. We have 38 raw meat. Ugh. We've got the ration, like the food rations that he wants. Bloody burger recipe. Aha. Let's see what that is. What's in here? Take it off. Okay. Just looted the whole house. So, bloody burger. It takes raw meat and bread. The bloodier the better. Alright. Sounds good to me. Soldier amulet back on. Now we got the strength for our stuff. Okay, so... They said there was a farm up here? Alright, I guess I'm going to help him escape. We're going to go up to this farm. Where's it at on the map? Way over there. Hunter's chest locked. What? It's a locked chest I've got to get into? I mean, I've got that one thing for lockpicking 1, but... I don't know. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have slept before we came out here.
Initiating combat.
I got something on me. Okay, it's just one of those little guys. Kind of busy, though, at the moment. Yeah, get in that pack. Nope, everybody get back over there. Oh, what? Where are all these critters coming from? Alright, let me get my, ranged weapon out, I guess. Alright, we'll pop one of these. Oh, why does it do that? Like it jets me up. Okay, 120 experience per kill on those guys, though. I will definitely take that. Okay. Let me pop over here. Let me sleep real quick. I should have slept before I left. I was too busy robbing the place, and then I just didn't even think about sleeping. Okay, we are on the road again. And I'm curious about this dome city. Like, what is this? Ah. There we go. You're dead, sir. Go get to it. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Yeah, get you some of that. Do work on it. Come on. Come on. Ah. Alright. Yeah, so there's the domed city. Up there. I want to see this place. There's a ripper right there to my left. Hey. Hey, guys. Who are you? They look like clerics. Yeah, those are clerics. Hey. Hey, guys. And a traveling merchant. Hey.
Hello, stranger.
Hey.
You should stock up on supplies before you head out into the wilderness. I have everything you need.
Okay.
What do you have to offer me?
Everything an adventurer like you could need.
Ooh, bladed mace, dual hammer. There's those two-handed weapons everybody's got. Kalan's hammer. I take 40 strength though. Oh, plasma rifle. Single shot plasma ball. EMP. What? Instead of the single shot burst and full auto. Oh, that's going to use a different ammo. Like we're using energy cells. That would take a plasma cell. Energy cells are cheaper. I'll tell you what, I'm going to buy some of these. Let's go ahead and just buy all he's got. Okay. Complete the trade. Definitely gonna consider coming back to him. I would like to get a plasma weapon because it seems like it's like a bigger heavy hitter type weapon. Plus it has like EMP and stuff, which would be nice. A recipe for healing potions. Alright. Oh, and they killed that Ripper. Aha. A backpack. A chest key opens a merchant's chest at the trading center in front of the domed city. What? Okay, I'm gonna take it. Might as well. Oh, a cigarette carton. Those are nice. That's a good solid 200 Alexit. Anyway, since that was a traveling merchant, I don't know for sure that this is going to be clerics then. Because they said there was an outlaw camp right over here. Or an outlaw farm. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Because I don't know if those outlaws are going to be aggressive to us or what. No, they're not aggressive. That's good.
This dome is truly a masterpiece of technology.
They're just all called outlaw, but...
Are you completely sure? I mean, yeah, what the fuck?
No, right?
Hunter outlaw.
Welcome to the camp of the impure. Stop right there, cleric. You control enough of the domed city without dragging your asses out here as well. That is a shared city. That means we are all supposed to get part of it. So, go back and bow down to Kalan in your part. We don't want you here.
Okay.
I know who you're talking about.
So he likes me.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
needs
he's
to be
saying.
totally reworked.
That's the
We can
chest
get
I have to get
spares.
into for that weapon.
Someone needs to go out there and kill
Are you
every last
serious? Like, right behind Outlaw Man?
rat. Not now.
Are you serious?
Plus, I don't even have the lock picking for that.
Why are you creeping around?
I'm not. I didn't mean to creep around. Let me go see if there's a teleporter here. We'll have to just come back once we have a little bit better lock picking. I mean, if I get lock picking up to 1, then I can equip that, what was it, a necklace, I think, that I've got, or a ring or something. Okay, yeah, there's a
This
teleporter.
teleporter is active. It appears to be connected to another near the Hort in Ignadon.
What? Oh my god, so we could have come up here to the Dome City. And apparently this one connects to the Hort. Wouldn't that have been handy? That would have been just a bit handy. Who is this guy? I want that armor.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
It would be good if you could let us in. We're eager to see the city. I've heard it's a fascinating cross-section of society.
Then I'd better keep you out for your own protection. You're gonna last 2 seconds if you babble like that to the outlaws in there.
Have there been any Alb attacks here recently?
With Askor on our northern border, there are always Alb troops coming through on their way somewhere. But they don't seem to be attacking us here for the moment.
But have you heard anything about Alexiters traveling through Abessa?
Yeah, I have now that you mention it. Alexiter Calyx was reported to have headed north with a few combat units and a troop of mechs.
Alexiter Calyx. So he's been promoted. Tell me, how long ago did Alexiter Calyx head north?
A few days ago. They must be back at the Ice Palace in Askor by now. What's with the interest in Alexiters? You go chasing them, you'll just find trouble. And I don't want them tracing that trouble.
I'm asking
No.
so I can avoid them.
Whoops.
Don't treat me like a rookie. You sound like someone who wants a showdown. So let me give you a warning. That approach is gonna get you and anyone close to you killed.
Alright.
I'm a cleric. I can help you if you let me through.
A brother in Kalan is always welcome to the Dome City. We need every man we can get. It's a powder keg in there. Watch yourself. The outlaws will be keeping track of you as soon as you get inside. Here, this entry ID will allow you in and out. And you might need to get out. There are Albor bands passing by through here regularly, and the outlaws are planning some sort of rebellion. This city is supposed to be a refuge from the war, but we're brewing our own mini version of it in here. Enough from me. You'd better go in. And report into Alois when you do. There's more than enough work going round for clerics. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in the city illegally, report them to us immediately. And Eric will take care of them. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together. And we keep the city secure. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Magalan. And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the city's independence. That means everyone is welcome here until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
Alright. 500 XP. I didn't have my necklace on, but I didn't think I'd be getting quest experience right now, but that's fine.
What's happening in the city?
Nothing right now, but it's simmering. You can feel it. There was something building even before we let those Alp separatists in here. They just lit the touch paper. But hey, we're supposed to be a sanctuary, so someone decided to open the gates and let the separatists in.
I was also an Alb once. How many separatists are there in the city?
How many separatists are there in the city?
Too many. Once an Alb, always an Alb. They still hit Elex. Just a matter of time before they turn back. I don't know what they want in the city. I'd heard a bunch of them had set up a base in the west of Abessa, so they could have gone there. We weren't so busy here, we'd have tracked them down and cleared them out of Abessa. Last thing we need is Askor thinking we're harboring rebels.
Where can I find Eric?
Just go straight down the path into the inner city. You should find him there.
You mentioned the Council of Magellan.
The Great Council, yes. You'll have to speak to Judicator Alois if you want to know more about that. I'm not that well informed on my history.
Who's Alois?
Alois is the Judicator in charge of the city. You'll find him in the castle. He likes to stay close to the generators.
Huh. Almost seems like that's just like a melting pot of, like, people. Oh, whoa! That does damage. Whoops. Okay, well, anyways, I don't want to go in there just yet, because that's, you know how that is. I'm going to go into the city and I'm going to be talking to people forever. So, I think what we're going to do is let's head back to Goliath. We'll go to, like, the hotel ruins. And we need to go speak to Duras, I guess. Because we've spoken to all the 5 people that he sent us to speak to. And I'm going to go ahead and equip that amulet of the provider while we're here. Because that may come in handy. Hey, Duras.
You better get rid of that technology.
Oh, shut up.
About Askor's murder.
Oh my gosh. I don't think Baron did it. Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder. Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Askor, but I don't think he killed him. Iridor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the World Heart and looking after supplies. Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Askor, but I don't think he could have done it. Or you recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Askor are both eligible to be paladins.
I don't think Baron did it. Askor was his friend. And Baron just wants to be left alone. I don't see why he'd murder anyone.
All right. Even though he knew Askor better than most, yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the energy or the motive. Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. It looks like he didn't. Let's take him off the list for now.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Askor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Askor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Askor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
Iridor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the World Heart and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Askor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Iridor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Askor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Askor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Askor are both eligible to be paladins?
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Askor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside Edan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
Let's see. I could use your help. There was no one there to say he was at his post, and of all the suspects, he knew Askor the best. That's the guy I don't trust. The guy that just sleeps out in the woods. Plus, the body was found near there. And it was clumsily killed, but it was like somebody, the person that did it was strong, so that's kind of who I'm thinking, but,
There was no one there to say he was at his post, and of all the suspects, he knew Askor the best.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis.
He idolizes
Baron
me.
knew Askor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
What do you think we'll find there? Why would Baron talk about the place if he had something to hide? Or you're serious, you really think Baron did it?
What do you think we'll find there?
Who knows? But we don't have any evidence so far, so it feels like we should check this clue out. At least so we can tell Ragnar that we did.
Why would Baron talk about that place if he had something to hide?
Since when have criminals been clever? And Baron's not that smart. Maybe he just let something slip.
You're serious? You really think Baron did it?
What other leads do we have? Look, let's just check this out and then we'll know for sure.
All right. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around. Bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
I could use your help.
Then you have it.
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
What?
Can you use it though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some ruins to the west of Goliath. You can meet me there.
You lead, I'll follow. The berserkers have held the Alps back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities. So, you've joined a faction. Joining the clerics was an interesting decision, but, well, I suppose you know what you're doing.
Durst doesn't like that.
Do you think we make a good team, Durst?
Two experienced
Falk
warriors
likes
like
it, though.
us, I feel like there is nothing we cannot do. A true warrior carries his weapons with pride.
Alright. Can I have him come with me too?
Come with me.
You've already got someone with you.
That was well done.
Alright. Well, I'm not giving up Falk, hate to tell you, but Falk's my buddy. Okay, so let me go ahead and change over then to our soldier's amulet. But yeah, and another thing that makes him seem suspicious to me is he didn't give us any kind of quest. Just from a player perspective, because Nurse wants me to see what Baron might have hidden in the spot he mentioned near the top of the elevator in the Valley of the Damned. Okay. But all the other ones like gave me quests and stuff, and he just didn't. So it made him suspicious for me. Ah, right here. Hidden casket. 200 XP, hidden casket.
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here. Do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Askor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
I solved your case for you, Durus. After what you did for me, I will trust you to decide what to do with the casket.
I solved your case for you, Durus.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. Do you think we make a good team, Durus? Follow me.
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Askor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Askor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Askor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside, Goliath. And you've spent all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Askor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murdered him? No. I found Askor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Askor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
I don't really like Durrus, though. He left me out in the woods. I don't respect him at all. Basically, all he did for me was he found me. He was like, oh, let's go to Goliath. Let's clear out these ruins. Oh, I'm going to leave you in the middle of the woods and make you fight your way through to Goliath. And then he was like, hey, solve this crime for me. Plus, I don't like the fact that he was trying to frame an innocent man just to save himself. I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret. You're a murderer. I'll make sure you face justice, you bastard. Or I need to think about it.
You're a murderer. I will make sure you face justice, you bastard.
Really? The word of one outsider against another? You think they'll believe you? I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
What is in the casket?
Property that belongs to the berserkers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
New mission, Judgment. What? I did not expect him due to the fact that he's a companion. But that is awesome that, like, your companion turns out to be the person that did it. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, let me save this real quick. Honestly, I think I'm going to report him. Because I just don't... Durrus doesn't have a soft spot in my heart. You know, if it was Falk and it was something like... I don't know, clerics are a little bit... I don't see Falk doing anything, like, bad. Because he's so, like, mechanical. And he likes all the good decisions anyways.
Now we have to talk.
And your expression tells me this is something serious.
One of my men was accused of causing trouble between the Hammer clan and the Eisen clan.
Yes, I'd heard.
Well, I've investigated, and it seems he was given just cause. He was set up.
Have you spoken to Angrim?
Angrim was behind it. He hoped by instructing Orin not to serve anyone from the Hammer clan, that he'd lure my people to join the Eisen clan.
He wants to play politics at a time like this? When we have Albs pounding at our gate? I will remind our dear friend that the laws put our common cause ahead of clan business. It is good you came to me with this.
Let me know if you need my word added to yours.
I will. We must remember that we are all berserkers first.
And clans second.
Okay. Figured I'd catch him, see if he had anything for me. Oh wait, he's a combat trainer. Hey, come back here. Come back here. I need, I thought that was Durrus for a second. Teach me something.
Teach.
Sure.
Okay. I want to get ranged weapons. It's 500, but I think it's going to be worth it. Ranged weapon damage. Yes. Yes. And for the next point, we have to get 55 decks, so it's going to be a little while for that. But and how am I doing on XP?
Go play with your tech somewhere else. It's forbidden here.
Not too far. All right. Let's take care of this. Yeah.
What contact do the berserkers have with the other factions?
The Albs want no contact but that of war and conflict.
Perhaps the Separatists will be more open to conversation, but trust will be hard. We have maintained conversations with the clerics, but the peace that has strained since our last war has never held easy. The outlaws, well, they have no true leader and no true cause. Any dealings with them are dealings with individuals. It's self-evident that the paths of all the factions will cross, and that conflict is likely.
Why are the factions fighting?
Ah, that's a question we all ask. How could healing the planet not aid us all? But for the Albs, Elex comes before anything. The clerics worship their god and their machines, and do not trust nature. While the outlaws see only profit and pleasure today, with no interest in tomorrow. And so we come into conflict, and the world burns when it could heal. If we can plant more world hearts in Tavar or Abessa, then we could give all the soil there new life too. But the other factions don't see it that way. They fear the changes we bring.
Do you know that for sure? Have you spoken to the other factions?
Spoken, no. But we sent men to establish world hearts in Abessa and Tavar. And they have been attacked almost constantly. In fact, their reports are overdue. You came to us from beyond our walls. If you know your way across these lands, could you go to the world hearts and see what happened to our men?
Where are the world hearts?
Just another
World
quest.
Heart in Tavar was sent to an oasis out in the desert. You will have to walk carefully once you're there. The outlaws do not take kindly to people crossing through their lands. You'll find the World Heart in Abessa to the south of the domed city.
Yeah, I found that one.
I will look for your men in Tavar and Abessa.
Thank you. It's time that we learn their fates. You ensure you're properly equipped before you go. It isn't a short journey, and the way will be difficult.
New ground mission.
You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Askor's murder?
Yes. Askor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Askor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
Alright, I have some information about Askor's murder.
I have some information about Askor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Okay, Duras is the murderer. He killed Askor. The murderer isn't anyone from Goliad, which is a lie, or Baron murdered Askor, which is a lie. Alright. Well, guess what? Honesty.
Duras is the murderer. He killed Askor.
An accusation has been made, and it must be heard. Can you prove this accusation?
Duras discovered that Askor had killed the seedling that Askor had in his care. Askor decided that truth had to be kept secret. He attacked Duras. Duras killed him in self-defense.
And you expect me to believe this? That Duras killed him in self-defense, but kept that from me? Even when he was appointed to investigate the murder? No. No, I cannot believe that. An innocent man would have spoken out. His silence tells me the truth, and justice must be done. Duras will be brought to answer these accusations. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter.
1,000 shards. And then we got a quest, Eye for an Eye, which sounds like... I wonder if Duras is going to, like, attack us or something.
About my support. How am I doing?
You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Born was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. He has spoken up for you. Yara says you didn't acquire the converter parts he needed.
It's a lie.
That was a missed opportunity. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about.
Also a lie.
You helped Eardor. Something we neglected to do. And don't think the fact that Eisenfaust's sword disappeared at the point you arrived has gone unnoticed.
Not a lie.
I can't prove anything. But suspicions don't always have to be proven. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Man, it takes some work to get him on our side. Alright, Duras. You gonna get angry at me?
I should have killed you in the mountains.
You missed your chance.
Is that what you think? I'll take care of them.
Oh, cool. Nope. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You started a fight. Well, I can't help it. I'm starting fights with everybody. This is gonna be bad. Oh my gosh, I can't be using this arm here. I'm dead. That was my own fault. I didn't mean to start a fight with like everybody.
I should have... I'll take care of them.
Okay, I got pack leader. What's this? That time whenever I turned it in, I leveled up. What's this about? Nope. Okay, he's doing some work on me right now. There we go. Oh, I guess I can't loot him at all. I wonder why I got so much XP whenever I, like, talked to him that time. And apparently pack leader achievement is for getting 5 companions. That's odd. Okay, I'll take it, whatever. I think that's a bug.
All technology must be consigned to the past.
That's
Take it to the
fine.
pit.
Okay, so we have enough. We can get 40 intelligence now. That's good. That's very good. And honestly, I'm probably just going to keep pumping intelligence at this point, I think. Because if I get like one more level up, and then I pop like one of those, I'll get some liquor. I'm sure a bar or something has some liquor. But I can get up to our 50 intelligence so we can get an extra attribute point when we level up. Which would be handy. That would be very, very handy. Okay, now, since I killed him, justice was done. Duras is dead.
Duras is dead.
So he escaped me, but didn't escape justice. I hope Askor can rest easier, now death has taken his killer.
500 shards. Alright. We should have a bunch of money now.
Play with your tech somewhere else.
2,160. Okay, now since we have leveled up, let me go ahead and switch over back to our soldier's amulet. And I want to head back to the Hort real quick. I know it's about wrapping up point for today's episode. But I want to head back to the Hort, and I would like to get training for that next level of Psi. Because that's going to be nice, since we got our 40 intelligence. Oh, Baldur! I've been out working. But I will say that since I just got an achievement for getting 5 companions, which is not even true, but because all I have is like Falk and Duras. But that leads me to believe there's more than just a berserker companion, a cleric companion, an outlaw companion, and the drone. So, I mean, there's at least 5. Maybe more. Probably more. Alright, but let's go ahead and take... We've still got 6 learning points. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and take this point into Psi. Yes. More damages. Okay, we need 50 intelligence for the next level, which that's also what I'm going for to get that that training for the extra attribute points. So that'll be good. I don't know if I want to upgrade battery, that mental energy limit or not. Oh, cleansing removes all status effects. We can get that now. I'm going to hold out on that, though, for right now. I think just getting that Psi... Because, I mean, we're already doing a lot of damage. And to get another point in Desai, like, I can only imagine how much damage we're going to be pulling out with this thing. Like, it's going to be crazy. I'm trying to find a bed. Trying to find a bed here. Okay, but I know it's about wrapping up point, so I am going to end out this episode here. I have to say, today's episode was pretty intense. Like, I would have never thought Duras had done it, because it's just not generally that you, when you have companions, I mean, I know, what was it? I think Dragon Age did it in a couple cases, and I'm not sure about Mass Effect. The only one I really played was the first one. I played the second one a little bit, but it just lost its fun aspect to me after the first one, just the changes and stuff they did. But I don't know, I just can't think of a whole lot of times when companions, like when you just went like at each other's neck like that, or had the opportunity to go to each other's neck like that, and where they're guilty of something. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, as always, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay up to date with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. I'm loving this game so much. So much. It's so good. But anyways, I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.